For the first time, I was treated like a human. At least that's what the title of this video is. So today I see a video titled, "For the First Time I Was Treated Like a Human, the Reason Foreign Women Are Obsessed with America." So let's see what's going on, shall we?
I want to live in America so bad. I want to live in America so flipping bad. Like I want to do
America, what have you done to me? You have
on living in the US. I arrived to LA exactly a week ago, and this is my experience so far. First of all, people. They have
fair use.
Like, they're so kind, open, generous, and just there's this really overall that I really love about the people here. Hi. The people at my new job are just so open and welcoming, and I don't think I've ever felt this welcome at a new job, and I feel so happy to be here. Whoever I meet on the street, like whether it's an Uber driver or a cashier or just someone, like everybody's just so positive. First time I went for a walk, after 2 minutes, some teenage boy just like waved at me. It was like, "Hi, good morning," and I'm like, that literally has never happened to me in Finland, ever. And I love that. I just still need to learn to do a little bit of small talk. That doesn't really come that naturally for me. I kind of got scolded a little bit at Trader Joe's because I went to just ask for directions to the tofu shelf, and the person was kind of like, yeah, okay, just come on, like follow me, and also, "Good morning, how are you?" And I'm like, yeah, sorry, good morning, how are you? Where's the tofu? I have like a million other things that I could share, but I'm running out of time.
Yeah, that can be a thing. So I want to address the first lady there. Yeah, you can definitely get compliments. So walking down the street, especially if you got something unique, because you can a lot of times you'll be able to tell Europeans versus Americans based off how they walk, carry themselves, dress, etc. So if you're wearing something unique, you're definitely gonna get a compliment. Why not? You know. Now, as far as the second lady, when she mentioned like, "Oh, teenage boys waving at me," stuff like that. I mean, he's probably waving for another reason. Let's just be honest, right? Like she said, teenage boy. Goes without explaining. But yeah, going back to the first lady that I met from Sweden, in a lot of those countries, I guess it's not common to give people compliments. Like if you're just walking around, "Hey, I like your coat, I like your shoes, blase, blase." So here it's like kind of normal to us to a degree, but over there it's not as normal, which is interesting. But it's cool to see the little cultural differences between the countries for sure, for sure. Let me get past this a little bit because I think there's a little more AI.
Did it actually align with your expectations?
For me, it was true. I feel really comfortable.
I was really surprised that everybody is really individual. I thought everybody was friendly, but if I don't talk to them, nobody's gonna talk to me.
building and architecture was beautiful, like very different from Japan.
The thing about US is nobody expects about like how you look. In Japan, everybody expects to be pretty and like there's so much makeup products, but in the US, I don't.
Sorry to stop it. I gotta address that point right there because that's a good point. As someone who's been to Japan and South Korea, you'll see a lot of cultural differences between the two. And yes, I feel like beauty is a lot more strict there in Japan and South Korea. So much so that there's a lot of, unfortunately, people who kind of starving themselves. A lot of females who are not eating properly just because they want to align with the beauty standards, or they use the umbrella and things like that to try to stay out of the sun because they're taught that pale skin is white. I'm sorry, that pale skin is beautiful, or white skin is beautiful. Where I feel like here, I mean, there's still European standards of beauty, but I feel like diversity is celebrated a lot more. I know once I lived in South Korea and then visiting Japan, I could see these stark differences. But I remember seeing, like, just walking the street, seeing little kids with fresh outfits, like the newest Air Force Ones, maybe jeans you ain't never seen before. And for those who don't know, I was actually teaching English in South Korea, so that's how I was able to support myself. So I was staying out there for a while, and I would see like the students come in super fresh, super nice, all that type of stuff. And Japan is the same way. If you look at Japan streetwear, you'll see it's crazy, super good, super good. But I just want to throw that in there. This lady is talking about how people don't approach her, which is interesting. Or she's saying people are not friendly or they don't talk to you as much as maybe she would think. And I will say different regions are different. Just by the fact that she has a coat, it's safe to assume she's either in the north or in the east. So that's going to be different from the Finnish lady who was in California. California people are going to be more warm, more inviting. If you're on the East Coast, it's kind of more cold and stuff like that. Not cold just temperature wise, cold, but personality wise, that's a big thing as well. So, depending on your coast, will determine a level of friendliness and things of that nature. Um, Also, some of it could be your vibe. If you come across as someone who's not approachable, people are probably not going to approach you.
I don't feel uncomfortable when I don't wear makeup on. I really enjoy that.
In Japan, we have to be slim. We care about the fashion, makeup, but in the US, everybody says, you look pretty. Where did you buy this clothes? Like many compliments. Yeah, never in Japan. I love this culture in the US. Style of greeting is very nice. Have a nice day, or you look pretty. Japan has no culture like that.
In Japan, you have to look a certain way. In America, a stranger just tells you that you are beautiful. And if you have been watching this channel for 3 weeks,
not safe. I really don't understand that because since we arrived here, it's been almost 4 years and I've never felt more safer than here. I can leave my car open. I once left my house open and nothing happened, you know? Or sometimes I just leave some stuff outside and then I come back after like 15 or 20 or half an hour there and no one took it. You know how different it is in the rest of the world? Like Americans, you don't even realize that. You can't like leave stuff in your car. You can't leave your laptop in the car or your phone in the car, otherwise it will get someone will get into it and take it. You just don't realize probably. Yes, there are some school shootings and something else, but it is safe here. People don't steal stuff as much as they do in Europe, for example. You like if you travel to Europe, oh my gosh, you have to be very careful.
leaves her car open, leaves her house open.
I wonder what part of Europe she's from. I really thought that was like a Brazilian accent, but I wouldn't recommend that. I would definitely would not recommend leaving stuff in your car. No bueno, no bueno. And leaving your door unlocked? Yeah, please don't do that if you come here. Please don't do that.